Hello everybody, it's your boy Jerry Reviews back at another video, here to bring you another anime review. Today I'm reviewing another anime. I'm reviewing Kiss X Sis. Now, a while back when I talked about siscons and stuff, and I told you I was one, I said I was a stepsister siscon, which means I don't particularly. I mean, I would go for a stepsister if it was in an anime scenario, or in a real life scenario actually too. The fact is, and this was the anime that really made me realize that I probably would do this. The fact is, though, this anime is a little bit different because I don't know, I said that was a rule that you can't do it when your person's like 5 years, like you've been you were stepsister and stepbrother since you were 5 years old, because then it's like you're actually fucking your actual sister. Well, this is the anime where it's kind of the scenario, but they don't actually fuck anyone at all. They get close to it, but never do it. So the anime is called obviously Kiss X Sis, and it shows a story of Keita Simone, or whatever his last name is, but Keita, and he's a third year middle school student, and he's about to go into high school, and he has two older stepsisters who are twin sisters, Ako and Riko. I think their names Ako and Riko. And they've always been close ever since they were kids, and were stepsister and stepbrother since they were. I think I would say they became stepbrother and stepsister when they were around 5 and like 7 or 6. Anyways, now as they're adults and Echo and Rico have, instead of being normal close siblings, they are no longer trying to be a platonic sibling scenario, and they flirt and lust over Keita Reese so much that it causes him a lot of stress, not only because he's trying to get through school, and he has other problems with the fact that a underclassman wants him. One girl thinks he's a pervert, which he really isn't. He just has a very bad luck and timing. Whenever he runs into her, and what was the other thing? You know what? Something to tell you. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. They also gets really fucked up in the fact you think parents wouldn't be okay with their son and their stepdaughters obviously getting it on and getting freaking, possibly at some point get married. No, not these parents. They don't give two shits. In fact, either it's episode 2 or episode 1. I forgot which. It was like towards the end of episode 1. I think it's episode 2. Literally, the dad and stepmom say, yeah, we don't give a shit. Go on ahead. Fuck it. Do it. Do whatever the fuck you want. Fuck your stepsister. Fuck Akko. Fuck Rico. Who gives a shit? No one cares. They're not like you're actually blood related. I'm like, that's something you don't hear from your fucking parents, let alone your fucking father. And that's what kid hears from his dad. Like, yeah, go fuck your stepsister. I don't give a shit. And your stepmom don't give a shit. And he's like, do you, honey? Nah, I don't care, no. Particularly, I'm going to go into the stepsister that I generally like more, and I like Rico more. Why do I like Rico more? She's the more athletic of the two sisters. She's a lot funnier in any instance she's ever shown in. She doesn't have a bust like Akko does, but also Akko's a goody two shoes. And what I mean by a goody two shoes, is she doesn't she lusts after Keita like everyone else does, but like Rico does, but tries to go about it more innocently. Where Rico will go like full straightforward and go get dirty, get ignorant, and get gross fast. And that's what I like about Rico, is she knows what she wants and she wants it now. And then there's Akko, who will step in like midway when things are getting good between Keita and Rico, and fuck everything up, and then try to go and put herself on Keita. Now there are many times when Keita is sleeping in his bed. and I think this is in the second episode alone, and he's like, I just don't want to fuck with you guys right now. I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. I don't want to deal with your asses, okay? He double boat locks his door with everything. He boat locks it, double locks it, triple locks it. I mean, like, this is like, his door is like an impenetrable fortress. Goes to sleep. Wakes up literally in the middle of the night, and his sisters are in his bed with him. And all the locks are broken off the door. They're gone off the door. They're like on the floor. Two of them are in pieces. They're destroyed. And I'm like, what the fuck? What did you? I would have been like, what the fuck did you do? First of all, how did you even get in here? Because it was locked. The locks were on the inside. Were on the inside. So meaning that they had to actually get into the room to break the locks. This anime also evolves into not only just, I guess, two sisters wanting him, the girl that he keeps fucking up with, that he doesn't even like in that scenario, in that way, wants him. The underclassman wants him, and the underclassman's older sister, who's actually his Akko's and Riko's teacher, ends up wanting him later on. It's just a real fucked up situation after another. But in the end, he's trying to fight that he doesn't want, fight that he actually does have that feeling toward him. But at the same time, he's like, no, I can't do that because we're step siblings and that's just not right. And this was really the anime that's like, I would do a step sibling, but like if they were raised to around me when I was like 5, fuck no, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I mean, it would be like actually fucking your sister. Like I said before, it would be actually fucking your sister and just not something you should do. That's my brother. Anyways, Kiss Exist, it features a lot of stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of ecchi moments in there. It gets down and dirty. It gets funny. There's a lot of funny moments. One of my favorite things is that at his school, Keita's, in the first episode, Keita and a bunch of other male classmates are in love with his stepsisters. And the fact that they all wonder what he does with them when he's not at school, obviously, right? And there's an episode where they literally get chased around the schoolyard by his boys, and he just gets ignorant. He gets pissed, not only because they're interrupting school, but because they are chased, and he yells at them. And they're like, "We're sorry," and then they walk away, and then he feels bad about it. He's like, well, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you guys. I'm sorry." Or like an episode where he almost gets punched when he gets punched in the face for them finding out what he did to that girl, even though he didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. My mother friend is he's being chased by his sisters throughout the school, and he gets caught by the girl in the back. He's trying to apologize to the girl that he keep fucking up with, and he goes into the closet with her mouth. Listen, my stepsisters are gonna, if they find me, we're fucked. So here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna undo your mouth. You gotta promise not to fucking scream. You got it? And he's like, okay. It's a really messed up but funny anime. And I hate to say this, but it's actually kind of romantic in the same way. It's really is romantic in a weird way. I mean, like, you don't want them, but at the same time you're rooting for them. At the same time, like, this is kind of wrong. But like, go for it. You should love who you love. Honestly, if I had to choose anyone as the character that Keita should get up with, and I'm just saying this from personal experience, just for a funny scenario, it's the fucking teacher, the Akko's teacher, who they end up becoming his teacher when he gets in the high school. Which, not only this, but I'm not gonna lie, there was Kiss Exist, the regular series, and then like it had its own like fucking like branch off series that continued the series for like 12 OVAs, which was like I was like, oh my god, it's like almost unheard of. And I'm gonna tell you this now. The teacher is sexually repressed. And what I mean by that is she's never had sex before, despite being like in her 30s. she's literally the first time she ever meets Keita, she thinks that he's actually, doing it with his stepbrother and stepsister. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And then when he finally does, and she gets caught. I think she gets caught spying on them in the bathroom one time because she's trying to prevent them from fucking the stepsister at a a community pool / water park. He loans her his tracksuit, and she ends up getting turned on later on in the day, later on in her house with him in his tracksuit, and fantasizes about him being her being his teacher and him being his student and the student relationship, and it was a really fucking funny scene, and I think I almost died laughing at that scene because it's just the things you come up with when you're hot, when you're in the moment, right? And I do believe she ends up, I guess, rubbing one out, if you want to call it for that one. I don't remember. They don't show it, but you can tell that she did. She also has a weird obsession with samurai and the honorary code. It was a weird. There was almost moments where she pictures Keita as a samurai, which was so fucking funny. Or just shogun. Sorry, a shogun / samurai. But definitely go, if you haven't watched Kiss X, give it a try. I can't recommend this anime enough, especially if you want to fucking laugh, but you want ecchi, but you don't want to go overboard with the ecchi. No, this might go overboard with ecchi, but if you want to fucking laugh and see some titties on the side, go watch this anime. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely go check out my boys, Goosebumps Now, Branson May. If you go to check out Goosebumps Now, he does Goosebumps content. He's doing scary stories, Pokemon every few weeks, bunch of other stuff. Also, go check out my boy Ransom May. He does similar stuff, and he's doing video games and all that. You can go follow my friend Goosebumps Now on Instagram under Goosebumps_Dan. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.